I'm with County Historian Gerald Smith, and we're at a very exciting exhibit here at Roberson Museum. Jerry, what's going on?
Well, John, I am pleased to announce that just about a week and a half ago, Roberson opened the Civil War. We've got this huge space at Sears Harkness Hall, and it covers the story of how the Civil War impacted 6 counties in our area: Broome, Chenango, Cortland, Delaware, and Tioga in New York, and Susquehanna in Pennsylvania.
Well, there's an amazing amount of artifacts here from the Civil War.
Yeah, and everything that's here had something to do with local families. They were made here, they were shipped from here. So you're going to see all sorts of uniforms, you're going to see photographs, you're going to see guns, you're going to see swords, you're going to see civilian clothing. There's a replica of Matthew Brady's wagon that was made by Ansco in the 1960s.
No kidding.
So there's all sorts of artifacts, and more importantly, we've got 12 individual profiles that tells the stories of the people and how the Civil War affected their lives.
Now, one of these guys right here is a relative of yours, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my great-grandfather's story. He was a 15-year-old who snuck into the Civil War to substitute for his older brother because his brother was needed on the farm. And while he was at war, he got shot in the head, apparently not severely, went back out, got captured, spent 9 months in a Confederate prisoner of war camp, and then escaped. And a slave family took him in and gave him shelter and then sent him on his way back to the Union troops.
Wow.
And he made it back just in time to see Lee surrender at Appomattox.
Wow, what a story.
Yeah, and we've got great stories. Sarah Rosetta Wakeman, she was a woman, passed herself off as a man. She was from Chenango County and served her life out in the Civil War as a male.
I see there's a small camp set up over
the public can come here and enjoy what life was like for the soldiers in our military encampment. There's actually a tent the public can go in and see what it would be like to sleep and live in a small quarters.
So how long is this going to go on for?
Well, luckily, this exhibit's going to be up for 2 years. It just opened up, so anytime the public comes here to enjoy any of the other exhibits at Roberson, whether it's the new train exhibit or the planetarium or the ballroom or anything else, they'll be having here, and we're hoping the schools will bring thousands of students here to learn about how the Civil War wasn't just something in our past, how it affected our culture today.
Yeah, you know, I remember coming here as a little kid and seeing some of the things from the Civil War and the Indian artifacts and things like that. It's a great place. I'm really glad that we still have this.
Yeah, and some of these things they might have seen 50 years ago have just got unearthed, and we brought them back out, like the Civil War cameras that were done by Anthony of Anthony and Scoville. Wow. And seeing some of the photographs and things that haven't been dusted. There's a huge flag by a military encampment that came from Montrose, actually New Milford. It came from the Susquehanna Historical Society, 13 by 17 foot, made by the citizens. Every time there was a Union victory, they'd fly it from the hotel. And it's a little tattered,
there it is there.
But there it is, and it's a huge flag. And that's the way everybody responded to the war. Just like they did in World War II, everybody was involved in the war.
Wow. Well, Jerry, thank you for this quick little tour, and I think it's going to be a great success.
Thank you, John.